ball to Salah, and then back to Milner, who can drill one in. It went an awfully long way, and that's a brilliant save by Areola with an awkward spinning ball that was fired in by Van Dijk. Plenty of whip on it. A little bit too high in the middle there for Mane. Back in by Robertson. Good ball! And a goal! And it's Daniel Sturridge! Well, he's in for Roberto Firmino tonight. And his first start in the Champions League for 6 years. And he marks it with a goal in front of the Kop. Liverpool off and running in the Champions League. It's Liverpool 1, Paris Saint-Germain 0. It's Edinson Cavani. It's a good ball to Mbappe. Couldn't keep it down. Brilliantly worked corner.
Yeah, set move.
Play the ball, and then Wijnaldum. He's gone down. It's a penalty. It is a penalty, no doubt about that.
And the question is, why on earth did he make a challenge?
And it's 2-0. What a start for Liverpool. Milner punishes the burnout mistake. Liverpool 2, Paris Saint-Germain 0.
Yeah, Liverpool well on top, breaking forward up.
Di Maria with the ball in towards Cavani, and then the shot quickly, it's in! And it's steered in by Thomas Meunier. It was a really instinctive finish by the right back. And it's Liverpool 2, Paris Saint-Germain 1.
Yeah, great finish from Thomas Meunier. Just swung in, a nothing ball really by Anfield Miracle. And
there's the ricochet, Areola. Salah gets another one in the Champions League for Liverpool. And how decisive tonight might that one be? 30 games at Anfield, 30 goals for Liverpool. And what has he said, Steve? Has he disallowed it? Yes, he has.
Well, I don't know.
Trent Alexander-Arnold. There's nobody out there at all until he gets to Juan Bernat. It's another good ball. It's Sturridge attacking this one too.
Should have buried it. That was an easy header in the first.
Mo Salah. Mane's ball, he'll get the chance to do it again, and still going here! And he couldn't squeeze it in.
Had to lay it back flex. It's a really hard angle to score from that. Slightly selfish from him. Play again.
Now Neymar's got a bit of space and he's accelerating as well. Van Dijk with a challenge, and there's the equaliser, which is scored by Kylian Mbappe. And for all of Liverpool's possession, they've been done by Paris Saint-Germain. Liverpool 2, PSG 2, Kylian Mbappe.
Yeah, and that's what happens when you're sloppy.
Dijk, Firmino, and still, and it's in! Roberto Firmino off the bench with what surely is a winning goal for Liverpool. Liverpool 3, Paris Saint-Germain 2, and Anfield celebrates the Roberto Firmino goal.
3-2 for Liverpool, but we expected goals and we've got goals.
Well, it's a rousing chorus in Anfield as the full-time.
Tight. Callahan has joined in. Insigne has a bit of space here. It is Lorenzo Insigne who drags his shot wide. Yeah. Callahan, look at far post, is not delighted that Insigne chose to hit it, but Liverpool were just. Henderson's cross came out to Salah, who steered it the wrong side. Yeah, and then Simone Verdi, Mario Rui against the crossbar, with Alisson flailing. And fired. And again, Jose Callahan. Insigne scores! 30 seconds shy of 90 minutes, and Napoli have snatched the lead against Liverpool. Way. And that hurts. That hurts. Liverpool was so close.
Roberto Firmino, here's Robertson, typical run from him, there's the cross, it's Firmino, there's the nerve settler. Well, he's been such a talismanic figure for Liverpool under Jürgen Klopp, and the man who got the goal off the bench on match day 1 against PSG fires Liverpool ahead against Red Star Belgrade at Anfield. Liverpool 1, Red Star 0.
Well, we were saying at that stage last season, somebody's due a hammering.
Here's Salah in for another. He's not going to miss from there. Mo Salah again for Liverpool. That's 5 this season. And it takes him to 49 goals in a Liverpool shirt. And it doubles the lead on the stroke of half-time. Liverpool 2, Red Star Belgrade 0.
Mane goes on, blocked by Stojkovic. And I think the little glance up is telling. Oh no, the referee has given a penalty. Wow! In front of the Kop. No mistake at all. Fired home with meaning. No way back for Red Star now. And an incensed Stojkovic continues his complaint. That's going to come to Lallana. Penalty given again, handball. And now it's Mane. Saved by Boyan. And Mane can't gobble up the rebound. It's Van Elden. Here's Sturridge. Here's Mane. He's got his goal now. His wait is over. The Senegalese star given away cheaply, and Lallana is found by Sturridge, and Lallana in on goal, and maybe should have scored a goal. Just seemed to run out of steam. He's done well with the ball again there. Firmino, Mane, Lallana wants it, and Mane should have got it, or maybe given him it. Liverpool comfortable victors. Firmino and Salah before half-time. The game was done.
And he found Mane, who skips away there, electric pace, and surely a chance for Sturridge, who will feel he should have put that away.
I'm in shock that he's missed it.
With the corner kick. And this time, they do take the lead. And it was Pavkov who won the header. Was that goal coming? There have been a series of corners, and Red Star Belgrade are ahead. Bedlam in Belgrade. Been sloppy really so far. Pavkov again, fancying his chances, and scoring again! 2-0! Well, can you believe this? Talk about a story of the unexpected. A shocking goal from Liverpool's point of view, because they surrendered the ball so easily. Salah, bit of room for him to get the shot away, deflected. That was a good save in the end by Boyan.
Yeah, I agree.
Here comes the corner kick. Salah, my goodness me, off the woodwork and away.
Well, that's unlucky, because he didn't have much time then, Mo Salah. He had to get it under control quickly and get the volley away.
Room here for Roberto Firmino to stand it up to the back post, and the header lands on the roof of the net from Virgil van Dijk.
Yep.
Salah couldn't win the header, drops to him, no, and still it won't go in. Good save again from Milan Borjan. One of the big upsets of the European season. Red Star Belgrade, the unheralded team in Group C, the bottom team in.
Di Maria, here's Kylian Mbappe, playing it behind Edinson Cavani. Bennett squeezes the ball in. Paris Saint-Germain score the first goal inside 15 minutes. And it's Juan Bennett with his second goal of the season after Liverpool had just switched off inside their own penalty area. PSG 1, Liverpool 0.
Liverpool.
Kylian Mbappe, Cavani sprinting through the middle. Di Maria coming in as well. It's Neymar, and it's 2-0. They were ripped apart there, Liverpool, by the speed of the Paris Saint-Germain attack. And the finishing touch applied by Neymar, his 14th goal of the season. It's Paris Saint-Germain 2, Liverpool 0.
Absolutely top.
Di Maria gets in.
Foul.
It's a foul, but what is it?
Oh, he doesn't know the referee.
He's given a corner. Sadio Mane's down and is staying down. Who scores and gives Liverpool exactly what they needed on the stroke of half-time. Paris Saint-Germain 2, Liverpool 1. Ice running through the veins of James Milner.
Yeah, Mr. Elias, that's all it was.
Neymar with a more direct approach. Good save, Alisson. It was Marquinhos powering in, and then Mbappe couldn't find the follow-up.
Yeah, he just had to run and jump on everybody, didn't he?
Well, there's the full-time whistle, and you can see the delight on the faces of the Paris Saint-Germain players. And there's the first chance for the left-back Robertson to get forward, and they've got men over here, Liverpool. It's Salah, couldn't take it. Needed a better touch. The first time that Liverpool have got Robertson involved down the left.
Should have hit it first time.
There's Dries Mertens looking to tee it up.
Chance as
Did
well.
tee it up as well for Marek Hamšík, who couldn't keep it down.
That was a lovely play. It was a lovely.
Here's Mo Salah going for it for Liverpool. Alexander-Arnold. Milner! Well, he got there ahead of the defender, and then couldn't keep the header down.
Yeah.
Salah, Alexander-Arnold, Mane! Flags up! Flag went up straight away to silence the Liverpool celebrations.
Yeah, they looked offside.
Salah's rolled his way in, and he's got support. Salah in! Didn't need anybody else! He never does on a night like this! He's Liverpool's scoring sensation in the Champions League, and he bags himself another one when they really needed it again. Liverpool 1, Napoli 0. It's another one on a big night for Mo Salah. Another way by trying to be too clever. Firmino for Liverpool. Salah, in he goes again, Salah! Went for the tighter angle of the two and ended up dragging it wide, but Liverpool almost profit. Sadio Mane to James Milner, that's worked out nicely. Milner had a lot of the goal to aim at.
Great idea. Tried to use the Napoli defender as a shield. Chances for Liverpool as they take.
Robertson's in. Sadio Mane! Ospina with another save for Napoli.
That was better though, wasn't it? And that wasn't.
And challengers. Here's Insigne for Napoli. Robertson didn't quite get there.
I think he with him.
Each time. Alexander-Arnold with the ball in.
Chance.
Glance wide by Wijnaldum.
Yeah. Matip attacking it as well. Few Liverpool players.
Put it away. Here's Salah. He's got players up there with him if he needs them. Pulls it back. Mane! Oh, he's missed it. How has he missed it? Salah. Sadio Mane's in. Can clinch it. He's missed another one. It's a free kick, and that is cheered because the full-time whistle has gone, and Liverpool have done it. It's Liverpool's night. They're into the There's the Liverpool captain Jordan Henderson, spots the run through the middle of Mo Salah, who got a touch to that. In the end, not enough power to trouble Manuel Neuer, but a wonderful ball by the Liverpool captain. Liverpool plays a nice ball inside here to Keita, then on to Sadio Mane. Mane's shot. Drags it wide. Mane, who's been in such fine form recently, putting it falls here for James Rodriguez. Then Kingsley Coman, side netting. Well, Liverpool can't give the ball away like that in those areas against Bayern Munich. Picks up the pieces, plays it into Keita. That's the shot. Was that handball? It's put wide by Sadio Mane, but my thought is, was there a handball in there initially? Lines it up. Alisson took the touch, and it's behind for the corner.
Yeah, and he couldn't afford to lead it.
Thiago again, James Rodriguez, who can hit them from there.
Yeah, and Mane just was caught out of position then, so Henderson.
Robertson with a chance to cross in towards Mane. Good save by Neuer, who was guarding that near post brilliantly.
Yeah, I think it's going to be achieved.
Well, there is the full-time whistle, which does represent the half-time whistle, and you've got to say advantage Bayern Munich at half-time. Nine.
Oh, what a touch that was.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Mane, and it's in. It's the man in form with an away goal for Liverpool in the Allianz Arena. Sadio Mane strikes again. Bayern Munich 0, Liverpool 1.
We're waiting to see who can produce that bit of magic.
On that side, Liverpool is Sadio Mane. Andy Robertson's in for Liverpool. Good save, Neuer. Well, they opened them up easily there, didn't they?
Yeah, just by sheer pace, Andy Robertson.
Gnabry. Robertson's got to be careful. Gnabry gets it in. There's the equaliser. Robert Lewandowski was sniffing around. It was Serge Gnabry. Might well have been a touch of Matip on the way in. But Bayern Munich are back on terms. That's what matters to them. And the mood has changed drastically. Gnabry.
Offside.
Lewandowski's on his way in. Well, he didn't score.
He was offside.
Then the flag goes up.
Yeah.
Of course, with the VAR, that's what they're going to do.
Yeah. Very frustrating for the fans because they don't.
Lovely ball to Gnabry. Lewandowski's in the middle. In goes the cross. Evaded Lewandowski. And also James Rodriguez, who was coming in behind him. Big let off for Liverpool.
Yeah, lovely ball by
Van Dijk's in. Oh, he scored! Virgil van Dijk for Liverpool. His first goal in the Champions League as a Liverpool player, and he makes it Bayern Munich 1, Liverpool 2, and there was no stopping that from Virgil van Dijk.
good old-fashioned corner flex. Minutes to get his hat-trick now, hasn't he?
Salah for Liverpool, and it goes towards Mane. That's it. That's the one that Liverpool needed. That's the goal to take them through to the Champions League quarter-finals. It's Sadio Mane again. Bayern Munich 1, Liverpool 3. Liverpool through to the last 8.
Yeah, Kovacs brothers motionless on the...
And that's it. Liverpool have got it. It's an historic night in Bavaria for the 5 times European champions. They...
Firmino's showed himself well. Keita's got a chance here. He's deflected it in. Liverpool ahead in the 5th minute. And Keita's involved yet again. Big deflection on that. He doesn't care. Liverpool don't care. They're 1 up already.
Yeah, big deflection off Oliver Torres. Keita with a goal at Southampton with a head.
To Ben one. Not so many times. Here he is again.
It's quite an open game, isn't it?
Giving the ball away here, and Salah's in. Could make it 2, but he's missed it. He slid it wide. And that would have given Liverpool very clear water. Firmino across to Henderson, who assesses the options. Alexander-Arnold is one of them. Oh, and it's brilliantly done. It's brilliantly done. Firmino finishes it off. Picture book goal from Liverpool. And now they lead by 2.
Brilliantly timed run from Alexander-Arnold. Great ball from Henderson. Does that?
Oh, Keita, glorious ball to Henderson. Salah's waiting in the middle. Play behind him. Firmino can't finish it. But that was another glorious Liverpool move.
Great spot
This week out in Portugal. And that is it. 2-0 it is to Liverpool. Clouded in allegations of match fixing. A long time ago now, but Corona straight away providing a threat. Linked forward. Here's Marega on the turn, and the chance there. Straight away Alisson collapses onto it, but Porto full of aggressive intent, of course, as they have to be, though. Salah, they're trying for the sucker punch goal here. Salah's got it again, tries to invent something, and Liverpool do have the lead, but the flag's up. Mane was there to stick it in. looked offside, and he was offside. Of course, they will check it. And Mane's kicked it. He's going to go and look at this. Hang on, he's given it. He's given the goal. Liverpool are ahead. What a massive moment. It looked offside, but no. The goal stands. Milner took the free kick quickly, and here's Trent Alexander-Arnold towards Milner. That flicks towards the far post, and that will be the last action of the half. There's not time to take a call.
The left back position.
Alexander-Arnold, perfectly done. Salah's in here. They can make it two. They have done. Game, set and match. Liverpool on their way into the semi-finals. Mo Salah scoring his first away goal of this European campaign and putting this thing well and truly to bed. Back in by Corona. There is a goal for Porto. They are back in business. At least they have the consolation of a goal. Eder Militao up from the back, and he deserves a goal for his performance tonight. That's why Real Madrid. Great ball there. Mane took that in his stride wonderfully well. Mane still going through. He's going to finish it. Is he? Oh no! Oh, it's one of the misses of the season, really, from Sadio Mane. He was 100 to 1. Curved in, and there's Firmino arriving, and Liverpool have three. Easy as you like. Henderson involved again, and a clinical finish from the Brazilian.
Well, in the studio we've got Owen foul.
3-1 up here. Flicked on, and another goal. Van Dijk this time. Near post header. Virgil van Dijk scores just as he did at Munich in the last round, and Liverpool now running away with this.
Nod of appreciation.
That's it, the referee. It's seen enough. That's it. Blows for time. Liverpool will play Barcelona. Lionel Messi.
Jordi Alba in towards Suarez! First Champions League goal of the season for Luis Suarez. And what a team to choose to score it against. He makes Liverpool pay. Barcelona 1, Liverpool 0. Of it. And then the chance, good save. Milner hit it well to Stegen with his first really important save. Balance of things in a hurry. It falls here for Suarez. Oh, he's hit the woodwork, but he's got one. Oh, he doesn't he, on a night like this, just when Liverpool were in control of the match. Lionel Messi scores his 599th goal for Barcelona to make it Barcelona 2, Liverpool 0, and change the complexion dramatically.
Hasn't it just?
Wanted to find those pockets of space. It's collided there with Firmino and gone down. It's a yellow card for the Liverpool man.
Yeah,
Messi hits one. Oh, what a goal! That is sensational. Absolutely outstanding. What a way to make it 600 goals for Barcelona by the little magic man Lionel Messi. Barcelona 3, Liverpool 0. That was extra. 4-0 probably would have finished it. Messi can't believe it. He ends the game on his back. Jürgen Klopp ends the game with his team. That's it. They're looking for Sadio Mane, who's capitalised on the mistake. Here's Henderson. He's away. Good save. He scored. There's one back. Origi. Liverpool have an early hero at Anfield. Jürgen Klopp celebrates. Still lots of work to do, but it's Liverpool 1, Barcelona 0.
Yeah, what a start. Mistake by Jordi Alba this time. Not a great ball by Matip. Floats it
well. Sadio Mane's on his way into the middle, so is Wijnaldum! Oh, it's in! Off the bench, he scored! Liverpool get a second goal in front of the Kop, and it really is game on in the Champions League now. 53 minutes gone. Liverpool 2, Barcelona 0. Shaqiri. Wijnaldum! Oh, it's three! Liverpool are all the way back! Gini Wijnaldum, the Champions League hero! Barcelona can't believe it! Liverpool 3, Barcelona 0. What a story!
He's been on the pitch 10 minutes.
20 years of age, he's been here since he was 6, and he spotted that! They tore Barcelona napping! Brilliant thinking by Alexander-Arnold! Clinical finish from Origi! Liverpool ahead! Liverpool 4, Barcelona 0, 4-3 on aggregate, and that was so cheeky and so effective!
What a goal! What a goal!
That's it! History made at Anfield! Barcelona beaten! Liverpool triumphant! Origi forward for Liverpool, and the referee's given a penalty for a handball by Sissoko. And what a dramatic start we have! A penalty given to Liverpool inside, and he scores! And Liverpool make the perfect start to the Champions League final. And it's Mo Salah in Madrid for Liverpool. It's Tottenham Hotspur 0, Liverpool 1, and Liverpool score first. Chance for the pass, the Liverpool defender, but it's allowed Robertson to run forward and hit one. And Lloris had to tip it over the bar. Hasn't scored yet this season, Robertson. It's a good run this by Mane. Salah, Milner with an opportunity, just wide. Hugo Lloris wouldn't have had a chance.
Yeah, brilliant by Mane.
Again, Van Dijk on the follow-up. Vertonghen's arm was raised in there. Origi with a chance, and surely that wins it for Liverpool. Origi, semi-final hero against Barcelona, is the hero in the final for Liverpool against Tottenham. Spurs 0, Liverpool 2, and surely the championship of Europe is Liverpool's.
Scruffy goal. And take a bit in hands.
Well, there it is. It's Liverpool's night. Silverware is the currency of success in football, and Liverpool have just hit the Champions League jackpot. It's number 6. It's a brilliant night for the team. A group.